I am surprised because the last time, President Trump imposed tariffs, Apple was able to get away around it. And I would have guessed that, Tim Cook would have worked something out in terms of promising the investments that Apple is making in the US. And over time,
Right.
they clearly intend to ramp up. So I am surprised with the 25%, but we'll find out how Apple plans to negate that.
Apple 201 down to a 195, 196 level. Mandeep, describe the China platform of Apple. I don't want to catch you unawares, not the minutia, like how many employees and that. But when we say Apple's in China, what does that actually mean?
Well, so we know Apple assembled most of their iPhones in China up until the last 2 years, and they have been looking to diversify outside of China in terms of assembling those iPhones and iPads and all their products outside of China. Now, they have moved to India. Obviously, last quarter they assembled a large portion of their phones in India, almost a big chunk was finally assembled in India as opposed to the final assembly taking place in China to avoid the tariffs. But this has been ongoing for the last couple of years. I think what's changed now is, the administration's view on India. The fact that they're not really excited about the prospect of Apple moving some of those supply chains to India, and that's the big difference.
And that's the huge Mandeep Singh distinction, folks, why we have him on. This tweet doesn't mention China, Damian.
That's right, Mandeep. And, I know you're not Rob Schiffman, the BI tech credit guru, but, they have a massive cash hoard. We're talking Apple here. And, what does this do, in your eyes, to their credit rating, to their cash position? What does it also do to your forward earnings estimates for the company?
Well, we know it will have, a gross margin impact. And right now we are talking about any phone that's made outside the U.S. will have a 25% tariff. So, directly you will see a gross margin impact, and it will flow through to the EPS line. In terms of the cash position, I do feel, Apple has pricing power, so they will raise the prices of the phones.
There we go.
Now, is it going to delay the refresh cycle? It probably will, and we already are in that sort of phase where the refresh cycle has been extended. So I expect that to have an impact. But look, when it comes to a company like Apple, these are still temporary things. I mean, the brand value they have, the pricing power they have, I don't think it's going to do anything to the credit rating yet.